Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Glowraze Media. This is Pasha here with another new video, and today I am going to tell you something which is something really very exciting and is going to induce you in this to give you the idea. Yes, social media is a money tree. If you look around you, you will realize that really social media has the potential to give you the kind of fruits that you can bear for yourself if you look at it as the kind of social media tree which really grows with the kind of hard work that you put in, the concept that you come up with, and the consistency of the number of content that you create. Well, if you understand this thing very promptly, you will come to know that all you need is a piece of paper, a pen, some good ideas, making a concept, recording it, editing it, and promoting it more and more often. Now, let's first understand what is really a social media tree. If you look around you, you will realize that social media is nothing but a tree which is giving the kind of fruits to the people which they have created their content about. Basically, it's the kind of content which has given those content creators the kind of results that they have built over a period of years since the last decade, and they have given them the fruits today by making them the things that they wanted, the kind of lifestyle they wanted to live, the kind of customers they wanted, the business they wanted to build, the kind of things which really showcases their talent, their skills, and it shows that what they really have in them. Now, so as you look around you, that social media is the kind of money tree that you will be needing to promote your own concept. What basically this social media tree is all about. It's the same kind of way in which you try to create your own social media tree. You also need to understand that what you need to do. You need to understand that it grows in the same way in which a tree grows over time. You need to sow the seed, you need to plant it, you need to give some water, give some sunlight, and over a period of rapid repetition, you will realize that over a number of years, over a period of time, this tree will grow into a big tree which gives out the big fruits and shade to the other people, which it really has given the importance and the effects that this tree can have on the next number of people who try to follow you, who try to engage with you. It's the same thing. You need this for yourself. You need your own social media tree. For having your own social media tree, you need to understand the rules very well. If you want to understand these rules very well, then you also need to grow yourself. You need to understand the rules of this social media very well. You need to also sow your seed, grow it, nurture it, plant it, assimilate it, process it, connect, engage, and constantly grow your content over a period of time which will give you the kind of results that you are looking forward with. Yes, social media tree really exists. It has given people a lot of fortune and it has changed people's life. If you look around you, you will realize there are certain social media influencers you have been following, and you see that how it has really changed their whole mindset and the kind of lives that which they are living. Yes, they were not really what they are like right now. They were also in that phase where they decided that, okay, I want to get rid of my 9-to-5 job. I also want to do something which really brings out and showcases my talent. They worked on themselves, they realized their talent, they found out their skills, they had some ideas to put in place, and they converted those into a good number of products. They grow it over time and over a period of giving out good services to their customers by engaging with them, networking with them, and giving out them the good number of content to their audiences. They have grown themselves into a good digital asset which gives them the kind of fruits that they are enjoying today. And you need to do this for yourself as well. You need your own social media tree, and this social media tree is going to give you those kind of fruits that you are always looking forward to. You have to prepare your mind to have the right mindset with the right effects and to understand the rules very well and understand this process very well. Well, if you look at social media tree, it works on a content generation basis. The people who have made big on social media were basically have become the great content creators. And the content creators have created a digital asset which stays forever and ever and ever. It never ends, and it always will be also for the next generation, for your work to be seen, and also to realize that wow, how the things used to exist before and how this has also changed their lives. So now let's understand how you can have your own social media tree. First of all, let's put into perspective that when you want your own social media tree, you need to understand the rules of social media very well. You need to understand the different social media apps, platforms where you will be generating your content is. And the key is just to create your own content of a good quality and a good quantity. So first you need to understand this, that content is the king in social media. You need to understand that when you create a good amount of content for the right kind of audience, which is in your kind of talent and the skill that you are providing, this will engage more and more of your customers' attention into you. This will give you the kind of results which your audience or the future customers that you want to connect with. For that, you need to have two things. First, the right content and a good network. When you have both of these things put in place, this will do a good engagement thing for you, where the people who are really interested in the kind of content you created, the connections will help you to see your content more and make them remember more and more that you really exist out there and your products are really which they can satisfy their needs. And for this, you need to keep certain things in your mind when coming out with your own content and building a good network. The key is just by these 5 simple steps. The first one is to create your own niche. If you realize that you have a particular talent, if you have a particular skill that you are good with, if you recognize yourself that you have a good idea that you really can come up with and need to change your whole life by putting out the right niche that you choose. Niche is very important here, because if you do not have a good niche, you will never come and realize that what this can work out for you. So you put out into perspective what you're really a good niche in the kind of field or the industry that you are in. Choose the kind of skill that you are in. Try to create and understand that kind of industry with that particular topics of the content that you need to create. The second thing you need to understand is you need to create your own brand. When in the particular niche that you are coming out with, you create your own brand, you will realize that a good amount of branding is very important to put yourself in the right picture, in the right mindset of the people, because your image is reputation, and reputation for you is something which can really give you something which your customers really want. And they are not going to buy your content of your products if you do not brand yourself properly. For that, you need to have a good logo, you need to put yourself with the right idea, a good story which will put into perspective that, okay, this brand has something to really promote himself with. The third thing is that you need to design your own product. If you have an idea in your mind, if you have a skill in your mind, you need to design your product in such a way that it can really talk like a story and brand it properly, which can really reach out to the people that will connect with you, that will engage with you, and over a period of time you can ask them to really buy your product. And for this, you need to really put into the paper and design a good kind of product which will really help and put your product out there. After you design your own product, you need to spread the product and the services that you're giving through a kind of content which you create through an image or a video. And this content or the video is completely going to catch the audience's attention with the kind of creative, good quality and the quantity over a period of time that you post on your social media and connect it with them to engage with it, and then give you those kind of results that really can change the business strategy that you have created and give you the right edge of building yourself the right customer base and the good profit that you're really based on. For building your own kind of products and service, you need to have your own website. You need to utilize the social media applications. You need to build your own platform. You need to have your own website. Get yourself a Facebook page, get an Instagram page, get a LinkedIn page, and these kind of platforms you can utilize to promote your own product by on these pages you require to build more and more of your content of your products which really are working in a campaign basis which really promote your ads in such a way that they can really connect your audience and make that kind of impact that you are looking out for yourself. You need to build a very good platform, a good website, and a very user-friendly experience and a good responsive website and application if you're coming out with your own product for your customers, and this will make for them more easier to use your own products and make it simpler for them to really buy the products that you're offering to them. Now comes the most important thing. After you have created your own platform and your own website, you need to now come up with the right kind of content to promote your products more and more, to be seen on a consistent manner over regular intervals to show your audiences that yes, you exist out there. You need to connect with those kind of different social media groups, connect with people. You need to understand that this process is only going to make sure that your product is going to be sold. If you had invested a good amount of money earlier in the business, and in the future, if you do not reinvest your money again in your business to run your business again and again, if you do not reinvest the money that you have put in your own business, then your product has a chance of failing. Similarly here, when you make investment in creating your own content, you put an investment out there for people to remember that this digital asset is going to change their complete perspective on the kind of what they were thinking about you to what they have been. If you have already started and have faced failures, you need to understand that now it's not the time to stop. You have to consistently be in the game, show yourself more and more and market yourself more and more. The main point is to promote. And this is the key to get success for yourself, to build that social media tree which you are looking at for yourself. For certain points, if you have to make it clear that if you do not have your own product, you can come out with affiliate products. You can choose other people's products to sell on your platform. You just need to have your own platform, and the key is content. The content sells. Content is going to be the king which you are looking forward to promote yourself more and more. So make sure that you promote your own content of the kind of products which you want to sell of other people through affiliate of other people's products or someone that you're doing marketing for. And this will also make it easier for them to sell, and this can kind of bring an effect only if you are consistent with a good amount of content of other people, of other people's products as well as your own. If you have your own products, you can choose. If you have other people's products, you can make the content on a similar basis which can sell and which can be promoted more and more. Remember here, consistency is the key. Remember something, when someone who has repeated this process of promoting themselves more and more of the content which what their products really resemble, they have really got that number of fans, they have got the number of profits, the revenue, the fame, and the good amount of following which they have built was only because they had the right consistency and they have repeated this process again and again and again. And this only is the key to become very, very successful on social media. So this is the social media tree which is going to help you to build the kind of big fruits that you want to look forward with, and here content is the king. And content becomes the king only and only when you will understand that consistency is the key. So, if you have liked this video and see that for yourself building a good social media tree, you should get started yourself right now by understanding how to create content, how to come up and promote other people's products, how to create your own product and promote it with good amount of consistency on building social media and connecting with those kind of networks who will help you and support you to sell your product as well as to become bigger in this game of social media. If you like this video, please do comment below and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Thank you very much.